What if I told you that in 10 years, fatherhood won't even look like it does today? Not just changing diapers, but changing mindsets. Not just feeding bottles, but feeding dreams. Young kings, hear me out. Your job isn't just to raise your child. It's to raise the standard. This isn't your granddad's fatherhood. Let's talk about where it's heading and how you can lead the way. Hey, let's keep it real. If you're between the ages of 15 and 19 and just found out you're about to be a father, or maybe you're already a father, you're probably feeling like this. You're probably feeling overwhelmed by the responsibilities, right? Or maybe you feel underprepared for real life. Or maybe you feel underestimated by everybody around you. Maybe people don't take you seriously. Maybe you feel like you're just a kid trying to raise a kid. Maybe you're wondering to yourself, you're probably thinking this, can I actually do this? Can I do this fatherhood thing? And I get it. You're not just learning how to raise a child, you're still learning how to raise yourself. But here's the danger. If you keep using outdated parenting patterns, you'll repeat outdated parenting problems. Let that sink in. You can't lead your child into the future while still stuck in the past. So let's change that right now. Here are 4 predictions that are going to shape the future of fatherhood. I've been digging into research, the culture, and the trends, and here's what's coming. Prediction number 1. Digital dad mode activating. According to a 2024 study by Common Sense Media, by 2035, over 80% of Gen Alpha kids will spend 7+ hours a day on screens. Listen, your influence has to live in both the real world and the digital world. So here's what I want you to do. Start sending voice notes. Record videos teaching your kids how to pray, how to apologize, how to love. Also, leave digital footprints that last longer than your sneaker collection. Don't just scroll, speak into their soul. Listen, speaker and author Dr. Josh Straub puts it like this. In a screen-driven world, the voice of a father still echoes loudest when it's present. You got to be present. You have to be involved, actively involved. If your kid's phone hears more from TikTok than from you, don't be mad at the culture. Be louder than it. All right. Prediction number 2. Dose. Did I say it right? I hope I said it right. Anyway, emotions are the new strength. There's this trend that says that boys raised by emotionally engaged fathers are twice as likely to succeed in school and relationships, according to Psychology Today. The silent, stronger type, that's dad. The next gen dad is emotionally fluent, vulnerable, and spiritually open. Listen, tears don't make you weak. They make you reachable. Pastor Stephen Furtick reminds us that Jesus wept and he's the strongest man I know. That's a powerful quote. Let your kids see your strength and your vulnerability. That's where real trust is built. Before we get to the next 2 trends, let me ask you something. What message is your hat sending? Yeah, your hat, the one that you're wearing on top of your head right now. If you're proud to be a father, and even if you're still trying to figure it out, rep it. Rep your dad journey. Let the world know that fatherhood is your mission. Shout out to our partners at Dad Gang, the movement that proves that fatherhood is one. It's bold, it's present, and it's unapologetic. I rock mine. Sometimes I rock them all at the same time, man. For real. I rock mine because it's a conversation starter. It also ends these stereotypes that are out there. So you could grab yours at dadgang.co and use my promo link below in the video description for 15% off. All right, back to the show. I wear them every day. We repping Dad Gang over here. Gang, 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 gang. Prediction number 3. Go from baby daddy to legacy leader. Young fathers are the fastest growing group of entrepreneurial dads. That's according to Pew Research. You're not just here to pay bills. All right. You're here to build something your kid can inherit, not just financially, but mentally, spiritually. Just because you started young doesn't mean you gotta finish broke. That's what my man Kev on stage said. Listen, here's what he's saying. He says, turn your pain into a platform. Turn your story into a strategy. Be the blueprint your kid can follow. Prediction number 4, drum roll, please. That was a horrible drum roll. But fatherhood equals faith formation. Kids are 75% more likely to follow Jesus when the father models faith, not just the mom. That's according to Barna research. Listen, you don't need a theology degree. You just need to be consistent. Dr. Tony Evans said this. He said, your kids don't need a perfect dad, just one who keeps showing up, prays out loud, and apologizes when he gets it wrong. And I've got it wrong so many times. Listen, believe me, you're not just a dad. You're your child's first pastor. All right. Gotta love Dr. Pastor. Don't Tony Evans, Dr. Pastor. So how do you apply all this? Okay. I'm gonna show you how to step into the future right now. So let's get practical. All right. Build a digital legacy vault. All right. This is going to contain videos, letters, voice notes. Upload them, archive them to your Google Drive, your Dropbox, or maybe a thumb drive. One day it'll mean everything to your child. All right. Trust me. I know I just lost my father. And so I wish I had a vault like this where I could hear his voice. And I could just glean advice from and see his face at the same time, right? Because it's one thing to listen to a voicemail, but it's a whole nother thing to see your father when he may no longer be around. All right. Let's get practical. We gotta get practical. Nah, man, don't get practical like that. Number 2, have one real talk. Just one real talk conversation a week. Doesn't have to be deep, all right? Most of y'all ain't deep anyway, all right? But listen, it just has to be real. Ask some questions, listen, and repeat. And before you know it, you've had a meaningful conversation with your son or daughter. Number 3, join a circle. All right. Not just a screen, just not YouTube. All right. Find you some other dads. I've been saying this since my first video. Find other dads in real life, not just digitally. All right. Get some mentors, some coaches, form a brotherhood from your community, your neighborhood to walk with and to do life with. All right. Number 4, lead spiritually in simple ways. Pray before meals. Read one verse out loud a day. Say, God loves you. All right. Don't make it perfect. Make it consistent. Okay. Let me leave you with this. The future of fatherhood isn't just about what's next, right? That's not what this video is about. It's about who you are becoming. You don't have to be perfect. And I say that all the time. You just have to be present, purposeful, and plugged in, not disconnected. And if you've messed up, if you're feeling like you've failed in some capacity or another, and we all have, if the weight of being a dad feels too heavy, I got you. All right. Click over here to this episode right here about dad struggles. Because listen, failure isn't the finish line. It's not. It's your starting block. So let's run this race together. I'll see you in the next vid. Man, I am hot in here, man. Got on all this black in the summer.